These ones are 20 calories.
We're talking about the new
Technically,
Prime right now.
We started. Technically double the calories, this one.
I think some of them are 25.
Is it?
I think they're all somewhere between 10. We're talking about I don't know if it's a new Prime flavor, but it's a new Prime flavor for us. Anyways, before we start, we got Brandon, BP, Pariseau here today. My twin brother. We're turning, I don't even know. Is this your fourth time on it?
Yes.
Your fourth time on the podcast. We got lots to talk about today. We'll get right into it. This is A Moment with Jay. I just wanted to hop on the mic and say, I know the world been a little chaotic and everything. I just wanted to check and make sure everything good in the hood like sure, you know what I mean? Say out of the fam. Okay, let's get to work. Hold up. All right, yeah. So what you lost? If this is where we're gonna start, we just went to the gym. We just hit some legs. We sat in the sauna for a little bit. Oh, you disappeared there.
Oh shit.
Oh, you straight up disappeared. Oh my god.
It's because I'm wearing gray, bro. Oh, and I have a
gray shirt underneath.
Should I change my shirt real quick?
I mean, you can.
It's
You
not a
can.
bad idea.
You can. We're literally in his bedroom. I'll explain while you're changing here. What was I even saying now? I haven't even really smoked any weed. I'm wearing black. That's just the thing with the green screen. It takes it out, and it's not quite 100. It's better when I use all the lights, but I've been lazy when it's setting up the podcast.
That's fair.
Tasty. Oh, is that the one you got from that weed show?
From the weed show, yeah. It's
Man, they gave us a lot of
3
stuff.
white shirts I actually own in this house.
I also don't own a lot of white.
I need that's what we need to buy is white t-shirts, bro.
I hate wearing white. Oh, see, now I'm disappearing. Okay, this might be one of those. That's fine.
Mhm.
That's what happens when two people. It's not. The technology isn't there yet. We're not
It's not
there
perfect.
for the fucking. Oh man, this is really bad.
We might have to stop and get the green screen, bro. We might just have to hit the restart real quick.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, we're back. I'm gonna leave that part in.
Fuck it.
We're back now. Even though that was a rambling mess of things to begin with, that's what's real.
Yeah.
And that's actually one thing I like about the Tiger Belly podcast too. Sometimes the beginning of it that's Bobby Lee's podcast. For
Just
those
a
of you who don't,
mess.
it's just a mess, and I'm just like, it's because it's real. This dude literally just got out of bed and is talking. Okay, but anyways, we went to the gym this morning, hit some legs, went to 7-Eleven, got the $1 iced coffee, and then we stumbled upon new to us flavor of Prime. That's a good way to say it. I think.
Freeze glacial. Which I still don't know about the name of this.
I never even thought about that. I thought
kind
it
of a
was
dumb name.
freezy, but it's not. It is freeze.
Freeze glacial. Shall we try it?
Yes, we're gonna try it live on the air. Just to preference this, we
208% B12.
we have we're big fans of the Prime. Love what they're doing over there at Prime. I just had a lemonade. Lemonade is turning into one of my favorite ones.
I think lemonade is probably the best one they've come out with so far. But you can't beat ice pop.
See,
Ice pop is where it's at.
But the thing is, if anyone ever gets me one, I will always happily drink it. You know. Okay, so let's try this.
Try now. Smells different.
Okay, so let's go with that.
You ready?
Oh, okay. Wait, no. You got to
Ready?
guess what the smell is first. Try to describe
It's
this.
almost like a grape.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say almost tropical. It smells
It's
like tropical
grape. It
punch.
smells like tropical grape to me. Okay, let's try it.
It tastes a lot like the fruit punch one to me.
It's like a less intense fruit punch one. You know the red bottle, the fruit punch. It's like intense, like you have it in like the back of your tongue is almost like.
Yeah.
This one is like that, but less intense. I feel like.
I bet you they mixed the blue and the red one together.
I could see it. I could see it. Because this is exactly like it's almost like they mixed the ice pop and the fruit punch.
Yeah, I'm kind of underwhelmed with this flavor. It's not bad. I would drink it any day of the week.
Yeah.
I would drink
I
it
haven't
constantly all day.
And that's what. Yeah, I haven't had a prime yet that's been bad. They're all usually pretty good.
Oh my god, that actually is still just so hydrating. We're not even sponsored. Sponsor us, Prime.
Fuck it. That would be the best.
Okay, hold on. There's a couple things that I want to talk on right away.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to send these to myself too.
It does kind of crop out the chair as well.
That's interesting. It's like you're floating.
It's like I'm floating a little bit.
So I guess the first thing you've been on the podcast several times. You're my twin brother. For those of you that don't know, I'm 2 minutes older.
2 minutes.
And right now, the thing that I will address right away, because you've been in the vlogs that I've been dropping, because we are doing the race to 175 pounds, and we've talked about it on One Meal a Day with Jay, the vlog that I put out every day for a year. We're at 100. Well, when this one comes out, we'll be close to. Actually, we'll be really close to half a year, 6 months of doing the OMAD, and posting every day. So this was a cool change up in the flow of the videos, because me and Brandon were talking, and we came to an understanding that we were both trying to get to 175. Yeah. I was just trying to cut. He's just trying to gain to get there. And so now we've been doing it for, when this comes out, 16 days. I think today is day 17 or 18.
Is that it? 3 weeks, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I post it every day in the
almost
video
3 weeks
description. 'Cause I like to keep track myself. That's the whole point.
I was thinking about that the other day.
About what
How long we've been doing it for.
This is the page. Check it out. Look how good those thumbnails
I think
are.
It's been 3 weeks and I've only gained 5 pounds, I think.
That's a lot. Day 17.
Oh yeah, 5 pounds in 17 days?
That's quite a bit.
That's not bad, actually.
Quite a bit.
I'll take that.
That is quite a bit. I wonder if we can find anyone talking.
Weight down like melted butter. Stay focused. You're almost there. Oh, there we go. There's some positivity. Man, breaking 200 seems to be a chore, eh?
Hack squat machine or real hack squat?
Dude, why do you keep saying your brother's doing well? I don't even think he's gained a pound.
Yeah, see people talking shit. This guy also is talking.
Got the best setup ever. He gets to eat whatever the heck he wants to win the contest, and he's not even doing it. I mean, I am.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's what it is. What it is. People talking shit. The fans.
That's so funny.
I called that dude out the other day too, because he's like, "Oh yeah, man, you fucking." I think it was on the video right before that, actually. Chicken and cardio. Right. I love that one.
So I ate 3,400 calories just and lost 2 pounds.
Oh yeah, it was the April Fool. It was the April Fool one.
Oh my god, this guy likes to comment, bro.
Oh yeah, he says
good for this guy.
I'm not sure if you manipulate. Oh no, that's when because I was like, man, fuck you.
Like a ton of water. No, manipulate the scales, bro. What? We got the scale off Amazon.
And we have 2 scales, because he's like, somebody ate a ton of carbs Saturday and got off OMAD. And I was like, hey man, fuck you. How dare you just assume that, bro?
You're doing good with somebody who puts 9 pounds of weight on. It's due to overeating carbs. I
was like, bro, that's not how.
Have any in their body.
The amount of people that don't understand what water retention in. Do you know you can retain up to 5% of your body weight in water weight?
It's just fucking.
In 24 hours, bro. It's like, bro, sometimes you just fucking.
He's got a kind of a sick name though, minus the numbers. If his name was just Arthur Fonzarelli, that would be so sick.
But
the 9828 kind of fucks it up.
But isn't Arthur Fonzarelli fucking the Fonz?
Oh, is that his actual name? Is Arthur Fonzarelli?
I'm almost certain.
I never knew that. Oh, it is Fonzie.
Yeah, but the fictional character's name is Arthur Fonzarelli. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not the guy who plays him.
Yeah.
That's
no, I didn't know, because I only know him as the Fonz, actually, or Fonzie.
Henry Winkle. That's right.
I didn't know his real character name is Arthur.
I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, I think that's a character, bro.
So I was like, that's fuck this guy then.
Yeah, one of the coolest.
He's unoriginal and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
But keep commenting. We love it.
Yeah. I mean, all press is good press.
That is funny. So yeah, we've been doing that. How you been feeling? Oh yeah, for those are your results so far. You've gained, and I think in that time I've lost about 5 pounds.
Yeah, I think so. It obviously fluctuates when you're weighing yourself in every morning. Shit like this will fluctuate. Like it will fluctuate every single day.
Yeah, and in your case, it will fluctuate down.
It will go. Technically, it
will go both.
You notice because when I eat McDonald's, it goes up. Like I gain 2 pounds or 3 pounds overnight. Sometimes even like I've had so much McDonald's sometimes where like I'll gain like 5 pounds overnight.
Oh, easy.
You know what I mean? And then by the end of the week, you'll lose it, and then you'll eat all weekend healthy again and be that weight at the start of the week. So that's what it's like. I've gone up to like I think one. What was the most I've gone up on in the 17 days? Probably 160.
I think 160 is the biggest I saw.
But it's fluctuated. Even yesterday, I think. Yeah, or today I weighed. Yesterday I weighed in at 157, and today I weighed in at 159.
Yeah, see, and people think that like, oh yeah, this guy, because when I eat shit and can cut, they see that as that's impossible. And then when you don't eat shit and you're not gaining weight, they're like, this guy's an idiot. It's like, can't you see how contradicting what your words are?
There's always going to be ups and downs, but as long as you're going up and down in a up in like an upward trend, or a downward trend, whatever you're trying to do,
that's all that matters.
Because that's just the one thing people don't understand. I feel like it's just like when you're weighing in every day, it's not ever going to be consistent. Like if you're losing weight, unless maybe you're going on an extreme fast for 60 days or 30 days.
But even that, then it would be your weight still gets staked. Like your weight doesn't come off like 0.5, 0.5.
Yeah, like but I feel like even if you're I've never fasted, so that's like something I can't really speak of. But it's like I would feel like sometimes you drink a lot of you'll drink more water.
That's even what it is, and that's what it was. It's like, especially because I weigh in at the end of the day as opposed to most people at the beginning, because I don't usually eat all day, so I'm actually heaviest first thing in the morning because I just ate the night before.
Oh, and you'll weigh in at the end of the day.
Yeah, right before I eat. So some days when I'm not active and I'm just slamming water, I'll weigh, because people don't also understand this. A liter of water weighs 2.2 pounds.
Yeah,
a liter of water is 1,000 milliliters.
And think about if you had a stressful day and you had a bad sleep and you were sweat, or it was too hot in the room, and you just spent 8 hours sweating. Like you're gonna be lower. Your weight will be like, it's not gonna be extremely low. You're not gonna lose 8 pounds sweating at night.
No, you might if it's a hot enough area and you're a big enough dude. If you're 400 pounds, to sweat out 8 pounds is nothing. That's why it's all.
And I guess that's the other thing, is just like the
context.
The context of body weight. Like,
it's like, bro,
if you lose 8 pounds, no, but even still, like, it depends. There's a lot of variables,
and that's why it's always about what's the average and what's the trend.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, it's way more nuanced than these people. I was even watching. Do you know? I always forget what his full name is. C-Bomb though he's the bodybuilder.
C-Bomb, yeah. I think I know who this dude is.
He's like he's the dude who always wins.
Yeah.
Chris Bumstead. And bro, I was watching him right before he
champion mentality.
Oof. Already hooked. I was watching a video right before he did Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
And it's like one of his cutting ones. I'm not gonna look and try to find it. But
dude's like 6,000 pounds, bro.
Oh, he's a monster. Oh, he's Mr. Olympia. He's the bodybuilder dude.
Was he welding right there?
Where?
Go up.
Oh, no.
I thought he was welding or something.
Like paintball. C-Bomb chest day plus paintball. That actually sounds like a sick video. Anyways, I can't find it, but he's eating like. He was eating because he was like days out, and he's eating like 1,800 calories a day, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I can't lose. My weight's not dropping." And I was like, "Yeah, this guy goes from 6,000 calories to like 1,800 calories, and he's still not losing."
Say why?
It's just like sometimes that's how your body.
Yeah, just
like we
react.
can't figure it out.
It just doesn't react.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm gonna give it, and then like, whatever. The next day or 2 days later, a bunch of weight fell off, and he's like, okay, there it is.
Isn't that weird? How it's you'll just wake up and be like, okay,
And that's
now it's working.
and that's what it is.
Because it's the same. It's the same with gaining weight too. It's like all of a sudden you'll be actually like even tracking all your calories, doing incremental increase of weight, however you do it, and still not see results. And then if you just keep going, you'll wake up one day and see results. His head is fucked up in that one, right? Like the third video. Is that just a fucked up thumbnail? It's like his head's not that small, really. In reality,
no,
this can't be right.
No, yeah, because as soon as you click on the video, yeah, like I think it's a troll because it's like they did his arms and
I was like, wait, am I fucked up right now?
I think they straight up did that as like to troll.
Yeah.
Look how fucking huge he looks right
Ginormous,
there.
bro. Just absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4 plates aside on shoulder. bro.
Olympians aren't natural, right?
No,
I was gonna say.
no. You think? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He can't be
I
natural.
was like, there's absolutely no way.
Well, this was an interesting. I was watching a podcast the other day with Dax Shepard. Do you know that guy?
No.
Do you know who? Fucking
It's on Jimmy
Rick
Kimmel.
Glassman is. You
Oh,
know
yeah, I know this guy,
Do you know
yeah.
Rick Glassman? This guy?
No.
He's just a comedian. His podcast is Take Your Shoes Off podcast because they're in his house. That's what's. But they're talking about. That's actually right when I turned it off because they were talking about it for a long time. But it was an interesting topic. They're talking about how, because the point was, when they talk about how gorgeous women's bodies are, but it's like actually we talk about guys' bodies all the time too.
Dude. Yeah.
It's just like think about it's like Arnold.
Yeah. No.
Fucking all the Marvel
we don't
guys.
Even talk about. I don't talk about chicks' bodies when it comes to like working out. But it's crazy to see the chicks influencers though, how much weight they fucking put on. It's insane to me.
Oh yeah, some of them are monsters.
But it's the same way it's insane to dudes. I don't know. I've never actually thought about that. Yeah,
and that's what I thought. I was like, that's an interesting point because then it's like when you think about the greatest physiques of all time, it's always a dude.
Always dudes.
And it's
talk about like Sam Sulek. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and exactly. He's the most recent one. You know, and it's like women are just talked about in a different regards than that. You know, the women's body. You know. Because they do.
Most women aren't trying to get as big as humanly fucking possible, where like dudes are.
Because they were talking about, they were talking about.
I mean, women are trying to get as like to be the biggest women as possible, but it's obvious, like, you know what I mean. That's just where it's like scientifically,
it's different.
Dudes are just have the advantage, or they're.
Yeah, the advantage.
They have the advantage scientifically.
This is always such a crazy
just
photo.
Fucking crazy, bro.
It's like that's fucking, and then that's him now.
Still in shape. I wonder how much pain he lives in.
I think not too much.
No,
I don't think he's one of the ones that got
because
he never
shoulders.
Oh yeah, just a fucking look at
Jesus
when he was competing.
Christ.
That's like the photo of Arnold. You know, it's like this physique. It's because what it is now is just not the same. But they're trying to bring back this classic physique, but it's just not the. Oh yeah, that's another good one. That's crazy. But it's just interesting because it's like they were talking about because I mean they're older than us, that Dex Shepard and stuff, and it's like you would watch Conan the Barbarian, and it's like because Instagram and stuff we see there's Sam Suleks and we've seen this, but it's like before why he was a movie star, it's like look at this monster of a human. It's like that Dex Shepard dude. He's like I remember watching Conan the Barbarian being like. Humans can look like that, It's like...
They going to a freak show at the circus.
Oh, for sure. Okay, I got a weird fact I learned last night.
Okay.
And I want to. I don't know about you. I'm a big fan of ranch.
Okay.
Are you not? Do you like ranch?
I like ranch. I don't like it as much as a lot of people, though. Is what I'm starting to understand. Like especially you. You put ranch on like weird shit.
What do you mean weird shit?
What was the one? You put it on like rice and shit sometimes.
Only if there's like, gross. The fucking resin.
You know what's? I thought to switch subjects really quick, but what I stopped doing was when I wear sweats, I won't put it in my sweats because the fucking
the
cotton
fabric,
gets in it.
There's a couple
I'm
times.
gonna smoke it.
First world weed smoking problem.
Yeah, no, I like ranch, but ranch is like I only eat it with certain things, I guess.
Like what?
Like chicken wings, pizza.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Those are two huge staples, especially
Because like
in your
pizza,
diet.
I'll eat it up 100%. I think pizza and ranch are.
That is a go-to combination. Pardon
yeah.
me. Okay, when do you think ranch was created?
When do I think ranch was created?
Yeah, this was something I never thought of.
What is ranch made up of? Eggs? What's in
It's
what's in ranch?
essentially a watered down mayo. Essentially, mayo and ranch are made with mayo is in ranch,
And
and then seasoning
mayo is English?
in buttermilk.
Is English, but mayo's English, right? It's like an English. Because I'm trying to guess. Because if it's like English origins, I'm gonna say it's like old as fuck.
Well, that's I would give you. Do you want that clue as to where ranch was made? I'll
Yeah,
give you that
yeah,
clue.
yeah.
North America.
Oh, I'm gonna say like 1947.
Holy shit, you got this. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gave you the guess. It may be
What was it?
1950.
Oh shit, bro.
And so get this too.
Yeah, see, I knew it was gonna be. It was either gonna be something really old where they're like, "Oh yeah, we've been putting ranch on like fucking goat meat for like 800
Oh
years."
yeah, no, it's like a more recent
Okay.
thing. And so this
That was a pretty good guess
that
though. I'm not
wasn't
trying
very
to
good.
toot my
That
own
wasn't
horn.
very, I was like, oh shit, maybe I didn't need to give you a hint at all. You know, it's like fuck. Cause do you know the brand Hidden Valley Ranch?
I think so.
Do you know why it's called that?
Some mafia thing.
No, it's because this like cowboy motherfucker bought the Hidden Valley Ranch is what it's called.
Okay. Yeah, this is like the
These are the motherfuckers who made ranch.
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley.
This is arguably, I think this is the worst ranch.
I think I also agree.
Wait, is this the origin of just this ranch? Or
No.
is this, that's where Steve Henson and his wife, Gail, purchased 120 acres of sprawling land nestled in the mountains outside of Santa Barbara, California, and started a dude ranch.
So it's that's where
What?
and so
It's
they
called a dude ranch.
a dude ranch is
A dude ranch.
it's like a
A guest ranch,
Yeah.
also known as a dude ranch, is a type of ranch oriented towards visitors or tourists.
it's like it's like a
What does that
functioning
even mean?
it's like a functioning
So what? If you go ride horses, it's a dude ranch?
yeah, it's like
If
there's
it's on a farm or something?
no, well, that's a farm, not a ranch.
What's the difference between a farm and a ranch now?
Ask me a bunch of questions.
A ranch for Caesar. Farms are plots of cultivated land that produce crops. Ranches, on the other hand, are farms that are geared towards raising cattle or sheep. Okay, so they're the same, just one does crops, one does cattle.
Well, they're not the same, they're different.
Same piece of land with different functions.
No, because you need different pieces of land to do
Yeah,
those.
you're correct.
That's like
Yeah,
no, they're
you're
that's
100% You're 100% right. And that would make the difference between a farmer and a rancher.
yeah. It's like okay, we're doing two different things.
Yeah, you're
We just
100% right.
both need a ton of land, you know. So homeboy and his wife bought this ranch.
Okay.
Like it's named after the place it was made. It was made in Hidden Valley Ranch, and then ranch just because so many people came and visited this place,
Okay.
and they made this concoction.
They had the sauce?
They had this sauce that they served on salads and shit and gave to people, and people came to this ranch all
Oh,
the
they
time.
opened a steakhouse and obviously served that.
And then
Sorry, I was just reading that brief paragraph. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they started just fucking selling the dry ingredients in envelopes so customers could make it at home. Boom. Damn, then that's funny
That's
that
the seasoning.
that came back. Yeah, see, look at this. By the 1970s, it spread to the Midwest, but it didn't go national until Doritos introduced Cool Ranch Doritos in 1986. I'm gonna have to start changing
Look
this.
at that, though. The first restaurant to serve the dressing outside of the Ranch Steakhouse, Cold Spring Tavern, opened in 1868 and is still open.
Wait, you mean 1968?
No, 18. The very last point. The very last bullet.
Wait, where? The first steakhouse to serve the dressing outside the ranch steakhouse opened in. Oh, but that's
Like
the
that same.
steak.
Yeah,
but
that's
that
fucking crazy.
steakhouse was before ranch was even invented.
Yeah, which is that's
That's a weird
How?
fact, actually. No, because it didn't
100
start serving.
100 and some years
Because it didn't
old.
serve the ranch dressing.
Yeah, obviously, but it's just insane that
This
still
old
open,
restaurant
yeah.
was like ranch dressing made the Simpsons episode. This means everything. That's funny that's a highlight.
Ranch Simpsons.
But that's what I was like. Damn, ranch is actually such a
Western thing.
new. No, because everyone knows it's a cliche to eat
Ranch.
wings and ranch. You know.
Do they serve hot wings in like Europe and shit?
They serve hot wings everywhere, bro. Does everywhere eat chicken wings? Only the finest Googles. Everywhere eats chicken wings because it's part of the chicken. You know?
But do they?
Because there's
They eat
Korean
'em like-
fried chicken wings. There's Japanese chicken wings. Everywhere eats chicken wings.
Right.
There's KFC everywhere.
That is true.
But people were making it's part of the chicken. A chicken wing is just
Just
part
don't-
of a.
I just said everyone eats the buffalo chicken wings.
No, see, because that's a different thing. But everywhere eats that part of the
Yeah.
chicken.
Just what they do with it is different.
I bet you not.
Am
I
I,
bet you
like-
tons of them deep fry it and put a hot sauce on.
Or put it in like a curry or something,
Yeah.
or
You-
stew, maybe.
Oh yeah, dog. Of course, it's just part of what the
Yeah.
chicken is. They eat that in
It's
Africa.
just another way of eating a chicken.
Well, it's just part of eating the chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a random thing.
Ranch facts.
Okay, but this was the question. I have that issue because I have to hold the mic. That
Mhm.
I'll put it down and I'll.
Just talk through the
and it
mic.
looks
Yeah, I was
stupid,
gonna
you
say
know?
you look.
I know.
You disappear.
I did the same thing with Ella when Ella was on it. This was a crazy question, and I was like, you know what? It's just like one of those. What are you looking for?
Oh, sorry, no, it's in my pocket.
Oh,
The-
your
the weed
pen?
pen. Yeah.
Yeah, yours is
This
better
one is
than
not
mine.
indica.
This is also not indica. That's the
Oh,
watermelon
that's the
one.
old one. I was like, bro, you fucking went through that in a day.
No, I was like, bro, I could barely even that indica one, bro. It tastes awful.
Does it?
That's
So this one tastes kind of weird too. It's got like I can't pinpoint the flavor. But it's just like not. It's just like a weird. Like,
yeah. Some of these weed pens are.
like it's like something that you tasted before that's not good, but I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's got like a weird.
It's like almost like it's like when you get the last end of them. That's what it tastes like completely.
It's almost burnt.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about this on the way to the gym. Brandon likes being way higher in public than
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's what we discovered. That is what we discovered.
And because I went to the gym yesterday and I was saying that I got too high beforehand and I had to engage with people because
That is the worst though, no matter what.
that's
That is just like, I don't mind being faded in public, but if I have to be faded in public and talk to a bunch of people, like, then
Yeah.
it's not fun.
Yeah, my locker got stuck, so I had to go get the person
Yeah.
from the. It was a whole. He was being an asshole. It was a
Yeah,
whole.
like if you got to
fucking-
deal with people, then
I
it's
was
just like.
this is not fun.
But if you're having a good day and you're in public and you're like, you know what I mean, you're smiling people at the grocery store, they're smiling back.
yeah,
you know what I
then
mean?
it's the
then it's
best.
the fucking best.
Then
It's
it's the-
like you're almost in like a paradise. You know what I mean?
Because it's like, wow, this is
It's like,
amazing.
holy shit, everything feels like it's just like working out in my favor.
Well, sometimes you're like, shit.
Yeah, the odd time, you know what I mean? Life hits you, and you're
And
like,
that's why it's like but it's things like that always keep me in check, and it's like, okay, this is something to be respected.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you can't just fuck around with this
Can't
all
just
the
be
time.
high all day, every single day. You have to be a functioning human being.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you can't just be fucking. I mean, some people do, and I don't
It's
know
just-
how. They just
Because they have the luxury too, right? Like if
That's
you're
true as
fucking
well.
Wiz Khalifa,
That's true. I would be that high all the time.
I would be
too.
that high all the
If-
time, every single day.
How he gets so, because people think it's crazy that I get high and work out, but it's like, bro, when you've worked out for as long as we have, and
Just
I've worked
boring.
out longer,
Yeah,
and it's like
it gets
it
boring.
gets boring, and you're just trying to get through the fucking. You're like, okay,
Sometimes you just in there and be like, "Okay, this I don't want to do this, but we have to do this. I have to stay consistent."
yeah,
It's
it's
just
like,
part of being dedicated to it.
and I know I've talked about this several times, but the thing that changed my perspective on being high is when I learned that all the fucking runners are
Yeah.
high, and I was like,
It makes sense. It makes sense,
It's-
especially running.
especially
The only
running.
thing that would suck with running is fucking dry mouth. But if you're allowed to bring water,
Well, yeah, all the runners run with
are
water
you
bottles.
allowed to eat anything in competition?
all the time? Yeah, they have any snack you want. You have.
You're allowed to eat while running.
Oh yeah, you can eat whatever you want.
Is there?
You can eat whatever you want.
So if you wanted to bring, just hypothetically, if you wanted to bring a fucking bag full of McDonald's with you on
Yeah,
the run,
100%.
for real,
Yeah, 100%. I don't care.
how do they know you're not taking like fucking?
I saw a dude smoking cigarettes. He smoked. He smoked. This is real. When I went to the Edmonton half marathon, it was a full marathon, but I was only there for the person that was half marathon. And the dude was running because it was a lap, so you got to see them go. Going to watch a marathon, I had never thought about this. You only get to see a person usually once,
Yeah, that's why.
or twice when they leave and when they come back. And I was like, oh, watching someone is
Do a
more just
marathon?
being outside for
Yeah.
a while.
being supportive.
But so this dude, he runs.
It's the idea that counts, I guess.
But I will also say the Edmonton Marathon is ran so well. I was like, there's music going.
How long is the marathon again? 30?
It's
26?
42 kilometers,
Jesus
26 miles.
Oh my god.
42,
42K.
26 miles. Yeah. Oh man, I got that almost on the fucking dot.
26. Actually, you were 385 yards off.
Yeah, that's what's saying. 42.195. Actually, now that we bring this up, I gotta say, man, we were talking about this the other day, and I wanted to bring this up on the podcast last week. Me and Brandon discovered this together.
Oh yeah, this Calvin did.
Calvin
He's
Kiptum.
24.
This dude, man.
Oh no, he wasn't. He wasn't 24. He was 30 some. That's what we figured out.
Yeah. The dude, man, I was all about this guy. Yeah,
Oh, his
superstar.
coach died too.
What? Hold on. So so Calvin Kiptum, man, this guy was breaking records in marathons, like crazy times on marathons, and I remember getting hyped for this dude. And
It does say it was 24, bro.
yeah, because maybe his coach was that old.
What the fuck?
So he died last month. World marathon runner
He
holder
was.
Calvin Kipton, 24, dies after car crash in Kenya. He died in an accident.
Oh, this was fucking. This was recent.
That's what I was saying, dog. Yeah, so it says the 24-year-old who won the London Marathon in April before setting the world record in Chicago in October. Because that's what I heard. And I was telling you about that. I
Mhm.
heard about that one in Chicago. And I was like, why isn't this everywhere? Why
Yeah.
isn't anyone talking about this dude? And yeah, then he won again in this London Marathon. And his coach also died in the crash, with a third person said to be taken to the hospital. Kenya's former prime minister, these guys, I'm not saying their names because they're Kenyan names and
Yeah,
they
they're
are,
insane.
I don't want to butcher them, was among those to pay his respect. Yeah, the former prime minister of Kenya was like, bro.
This was their LeBron.
Like this guy, and I was all about, actually, one of my podcasts, I think I was talking all about this dude because I was like, I can't believe this guy is.
I wonder how hard it is to drive in Kenya now that I'm just like, this must be. I'm not trying to say that rudely, but it must be kind of hard, right? It's got to be pretty difficult.
Holy fuck, that was brutal. Holy shit. Oh, no, I'm thinking about it. It must be hard to drive.
It's got to be hard to drive in Kenya. Especially, look, it says at 11 p.m.
Holy shit. Is it hard to drive in? Fuck, I don't know how to spell things.
Drive defensively and take it easy.
That's how you drive. That's how you drive everywhere.
Yes, tourists and
No.
visitors are allowed to drive in Kenya as long as they have a valid identification and a valid foreign driver's license. However, if you plan to stay in the country for
I
longer,
bet you it's not. Because, man, it's like,
But do they have like? Do you know how in like
India, it's crazy.
or
to
like
drive.
in Arabic countries,
Vietnam.
yeah, they don't have like I wasn't expecting them to have this much like infrastructure.
It might be racist of you.
It's not racist. I just like didn't assume they would have like stoplights and shit.
I'm getting all
This
hard.
is what, yeah, like look how fucking.
Yeah, dog. What are you talking about? Look, look at the
what I'm
side
saying.
streets
So
in
think about
Alberta.
it.
Think about side streets in Alberta.
That's exactly what I went to. So I was thinking of like driving down the
Yeah, they have cities, bro.
yeah, but look how fucking
No,
hard that
that's
looks like to
Rush-
drive through.
no,
That's
no.
not even. There's no way that's Kenya, right?
No, that could be Kenya. I don't know. It
It
says
kind of looks like
in
European.
congested Nairobi. Is
yeah.
Nairobi in Kenya? Nairobi, Kenya.
Gee, bro, like this is.
What is your experience? Yeah, but you're,
This
you're
looks
also
hard as
but
fuck
dog,
to
but
drive
dog.
through.
You're
This
only
is
clicking on
difficulty
the.
10,
You're only
bro.
clicking. Look at this one. Look at that one.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
no
now
one on
imagine that.
road.
Imagine that at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but
What if there's a
look at what
fucking
about
lion?
this one? You pick all the ones with congested
Yeah,
traffic.
Yeah.
You fucking racist.
That's not racist, bro. That's not racist.
Look at all these black people killing black people and only showing black
That's
murderers.
not, bro. It would be extremely difficult to drive.
Look at see, this is the picture you would have clicked on.
Does it
This
say
is the
where?
picture. Oh,
Yeah, see, fucking look at level 10 difficulty,
no,
bro.
Look at. Oh no, I didn't have any of those.
Oh god.
That's hilarious because I didn't have the pictures.
Oh,
We're gonna
no.
go. This is essentially what Brandon picked,
Okay, this is level 10 difficulty. This is what I was talking about.
and then I accidentally clicked on this picture.
Which, you know what I mean? You can see the contrast of thoughts here.
But this is where I was like, bro, you're only picking. But as you can see, there's a lot of like but it's like
So this is where, can we just look up where he died now? That I feel bad, but now I just have to. It just says in Kenya. It doesn't say.
Southwest
driving in-
Kenya.
Oh,
Driving in.
just look up.
Yeah, say it.
Is this capital city? I don't know how to say that, bro. Okay. No shot. Yeah, no. This is level 10 difficulty, bro.
No, this is where it wouldn't be hard, bro. You're in the like countryside, bro.
No, this is where it gets scary at dark because the animals, bro, would be fucked up. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Is used by the majority of Kenyan professional long distance to train for professional Oh, this is where they. What the fuck?
Yeah,
This is where the.
this is the hub, bro.
Oh yeah, athletics training camp. This is the spot.
Holy shit. Dude, wait, this whole city is just long distance runners?
I wish I knew how to say that name, but it is
That's hard.
Cap Tagat. That's not
That's
right.
hard, bro.
All these, I'm not gonna say them because I'm gonna.
I wonder what.
It's in the southwestern part of Kenya.
I bet it's so beautiful there, though.
Where the two countries share a border. It's used by the majority of Kenyan professional long distance runners to train for professional competition. That
I wonder why. I wonder what makes this place the hub. Because I'm assuming weather would be extremely difficult to train in.
why?
Like, it must get hot as fuck there.
Yeah, but it probably makes everywhere easier.
You think so?
Yeah, if you train
It's
in
like
hot
Goku
climate,
training
yeah,
in fucking
because it's harder. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like,
just
and then you go somewhere
level
that's,
10 difficulty, bro. You train on level 10 and coming to a level 3 competition's easy.
Yeah, I don't know about the difficulty in driving. I think that is
You have to think about it, bro.
I don't know if you're
What are they? What?
because it's like I would.
They
'cause
have
you know
fucking
where,
lions, bro.
yeah, not on the.
Yes.
No, you're.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah, we have moose. But if you go into cities and stuff, they're not there.
They didn't die. This isn't in city. This is like driving to fucking head smashed in Buffalo Jump, bro. You fucking drive there. It's level 10 difficulty.
No, man.
You have to
especially
dodge
because
buffalo.
there's no buffalo there anymore. you
Well,
dumbass. They're all one extinct. That's why that place exists. I was like, you picked the worst.
you know, they have.
Hold on, we gotta watch this. What the fuck?
You're looking at some of the world's greatest distance runners. They've broken records and won numerous medals. They train in Eldoret, in the Rift Valley, 2,000
That's how you say that name?
How do you say it? How does she say it? Go back.
medals.
No.
They train in Eldoret, in the Rift Valley,
No.
2,000 meters above sea level.
Oh, so they're high.
Top training camp has produced some of the most successful athletes ever. Life in the camp is simple and serene. These are athletes who live and breathe athletics. The exercises are intense, but they do it with so much poise and grace. They run, train, relax, and then repeat. It's amazing.
So
to watch.
different, bro. So nice there.
Eliud Kipchoge is the world's fastest male marathon runner.
That's him.
This has
RIP
been
legend,
his
man.
home for the last 17 years. But he's worried about the sport. Kenya is grappling with
Oh, wait,
a
no, that's
serious
the other
doping
guy.
problem. Dozens of athletes have been banned for
Let's say that guy's
illegal
24,
drug
bro. He looks like
offenses
he's
in the
fucking
last
it's like,
3 years.
no, that's the other
I
dude.
think
yeah.
the
the other dude.
anti-doping measures are really enough if they change their tactics from giving more education to more testing. But if you give education on many things and you are not testing, then it's like we are doing nothing. But
Yeah, it's the other guy.
it's good to get knowledge.
Oh, that's the coach.
But it's good also.
Wait,
to be
this guy
Wait,
died
was he the
too?
coach?
No,
Kipchoge
I don't think
trains
that guy was.
alongside
No, that guy's an
Kipchoge,
athlete.
the men's champion.
Oh, he's just
She
another
recently
Kenyan
broke
runner.
2
Yeah,
world
he's the other
records
one.
in
Okay.
a week. She's also worried about
long
doping,
distance isn't always
sexual
marathon.
exploitation, and increasing
I think that guy
violence
does
against
5,000.
women
Like he's in the
athletes.
Olympics.
I think it's all about education. It's all about education. If
What do they mean
we
by
have,
that?
Our mentors, master mentors, to mentor the young girls and
Oh yeah, see,
young
1,500
women.
she is.
I hope we will be strong as women.
Oh, they're talking
These
about
are
like straight up
issues they
education.
often
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about,
Just
and they
fundamental
say they're
education.
determined to inspire
I thought they
and
were talking about
nurture
education about
young
the sport.
talent to restore the reputation of the region of champions.
That's
That's
crazy.
sick.
What a
That's actually
cool,
sick. I
what a
never knew
thing
that.
to have learned.
That's actually
Yeah, see, this is the fucking. He's got a GQ and everything. That fucking dude.
Wow, that's sad, bro.
This isn't the guy who died. This is the other guy. It's the guy who's in the video.
He's alive?
The guy who's in the video is alive.
Yeah.
He runs. Yeah.
He's still
Wait, let's make sure. Yeah. That's not his coach. This is his coach.
what was the Oh yeah, Calvin. Yeah, okay.
It's just that their names are so confusing.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that was crazy. That was a crazy tangent
Yeah.
of things.
Holy shit.
I don't even know how we got there. It was just something I brought up.
Yeah.
The main thing I was going to bring up with this one, I'm going to use yours because yours is better.
Yeah, no, please.
I saw this thing and it was like, okay, dream dinner party. Like, who would you invite to a dream dinner party? But then I was like, okay, we could do dinner party or we could do blunt rotation. We've never done that. Who would be dead or alive? Who would you like to smoke up with?
See, like smoke weed with.
Yeah.
Smoke weed with.
Mm-hmm. Dead or alive?
Dave Chappelle would be sick.
Oh, that would be a crazy one. So this is okay. Because
So,
then
like,
you got to remember the circle of people you're about to say it. Because we're
yeah,
talking
and this
about
is where I
blunt
just like I
rotation.
don't know. I don't know people.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like, I don't know how they would act. You know what I mean?
But that's what you're just
I'm
making
just-
it
yeah,
bigger. and
so-
stuff. You know, don't go that deep.
I would,
into it. Jesus Christ. This fucking guy.
I don't know. Dave Chappelle would be sick. I feel like a person like Joe Rogan would be sick.
Oh, interesting. Dead or alive now?
Dead,
they-
like I don't know, like
Oh, I can't.
Everyone would be. Oh, I guess like if you threw like Bob Marley.
And that's what I was like, bro. I was like the one
Had
that
to, like,
has to
throw,
be
like,
in
Bob Marley.
everyone's rotation, I think, is Bob Marley.
And then, you know what I mean? You'd have to put in guys like Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa just because it would be iconic. I wouldn't throw like people like Be Real because I don't have any connection to like Be
Yeah,
Real.
no. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Okay,
Even
so you
he's-
would have
even
Snoop.
he's, like,
You do Snoop, Wiz, Bob Marley, Dave Chappelle. That's a pretty good rotation right there.
You throw like you gotta throw like Mac Miller in there would be sick. Mac Miller would be sick.
No, Mac Miller would be cool.
Just trying to think of maybe even actors that smoke weed. I don't know. This is a hard one. Who smokes weed?
That's a pretty big rotation, though. Or you would like to have a big rotation of people.
Yeah, it'd be like if you're gonna do it, you might as well
Do everybody?
do everybody.
But then it's like, you're gonna get lost in
no,
it.
you just have more weed.
No,
You can't. You have to think about.
Because
we
it's like,
can't- we
bro,
can't
if you
put-
had 30
what kind of
people,
boundaries? Yeah, but what kind of
that's
boundaries?
what I'm saying. It's like, what are your typical smoking circles? Like at most, you maybe like even at a party, there might be maybe 6 or 7 people smoking.
I'm just trying to think about it. That's probably it then, because I can't even think about who else smokes weed.
Because in my head, because I guess even rich dinner parties can get very large.
It's like athletes or whatever. I don't even know if LeBron smokes weed.
Oh man, that's a big thing in the NBA. Is a lot of those players are high.
Yeah, but I don't know if they like.
Most of them smoke weed, I would assume. You think LeBron James doesn't smoke
don't know.
weed?
He couldn't.
He couldn't. It's true. Not everyone smokes weed, but it's like, man, a lot of those guys.
I would assume most of them, just culturally speaking.
That might be racist. Again.
No, because a lot of them, hip hop and basketball go hand in hand, and people love smoking weed. Weed is huge in hip hop.
That's fair.
So just like from a cultural perspective, I would assume a lot of them. Well, there's a lot of basketball players who are open about their weed intake.
Lil Yachty doesn't smoke weed.
But you know what I mean. That's what a safe assumption would be that they're probably someone in their circle smokes weed. I don't know if they smoke weed though. Like, you know what I mean. A guy like LeBron, I don't know if he smoked weed.
That's interesting, actually, to think about, because he drinks a lot of wine.
He does, yeah, yeah, and that's why like LeBron might be the kind of guy that like stayed away from, because also in that time, like just his age, weed was frowned upon because it makes you stupid and slow, right? He might have stayed away from it because he's like, I'm trying to be the greatest of all time. I'll have fucking wine if I'm gonna have anything.
Which I wonder if he made the better. Well, I mean, he's one of the greatest athletes of all
You know
time.
what I mean?
so
Or
he
he just
obviously
fucking smoke weed all the time and not tell anybody.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Okay, that's a pretty good circle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, Bob Marley. Who did I say? Dave Chappelle, Bob Marley, Snoop Dogg, and Wiz Khalifa, just because you have to. I feel like you just have Mac Miller would be sick, and then I don't know. I'm trying to just even think of comedians or like who else smokes weed that I'm missing. I feel like.
Because once you started listing people, I was like, oh wait, what was mine now? Because I was like,
Yeah.
I for sure thought of Bob Marley. Because like, man, I've seen Dave Chappelle. I watched this one thing on Dave Chappelle. It was like kind of during COVID era, and John Mayer was doing these live streams on his Instagram,
Okay.
and it was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever watched.
It was
It was John Mayer,
and Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, and fuck, who's that singer? Fuck, what's his name? You wouldn't even fucking know who he is either. He's an R&B singer, but he's huge. His album was Freud. Daniel Caesar. I wonder if I can find this. I'm not gonna watch the whole.
40 minutes long.
It's so he would have these. John Mayer
This
would
looks terrible.
John Mayer would have these current moods. and he would go on his Instagram, and he would just
Season 2, episode 6. So he made a bunch of these.
Oh yeah, he was because there was nothing going on, so he would just sit on fucking IG and stream.
Oh god, this looks so uncomfortable.
And anyways, Dave Chappelle said something inappropriate to and they were Dave Chappelle was gone, gone, whether he was high or drunk or whatever.
Oh,
And he's fucking and he's cracking jokes and being a comedian. But John Mayer and Daniel Caesar isn't like an outgoing guy either, he's not like soft R&B,
Yeah,
super artistic, and he made a comment, and I'm like, and Daniel Caesar didn't really know how to, and John Mayer didn't know how to handle the situation. I was like, these are three very famous people, and John Mayer's probably like, fuck,
but they're famous for all very different reasons.
And so that's why, because man, Dave Chappelle has gone off, and I was like, I could see this guy getting hot because he doesn't give a fuck anymore, that guy.
No, why should he?
But that's why he wouldn't be in my blunt rotation. It would be cool to smoke with him, but I wouldn't be like
Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle.
I think he would say
Some stupid shit.
He'd
say some stupid shit.
I don't know. He'd be a crazy dude to meet. I keep fucking closing.
Oh, Joe Rogan was the other one.
That's a good one.
Joe Rogan would be.
I think there's a lot of comedians that would be like Dan Soder. Do you know who that is? He's a big stoner.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple dudes because they just are bros. They're just like Shane Gillis would be crazy to drink with.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. I don't think he smokes weed. That's another thing
never
too.
talks about it.
People because there's some people that are like, I would never smoke weed.
It's crazy.
But I fucking drink a 2-6 to fucking. I'll slam
insane.
whiskey every night.
It's insane.
But it's like the little bit of
weed smoke.
I just like some people think that's so uncomfortable,
It's so weird.
But while you're here, I also want to talk about you're thinking about getting back into streaming.
Yeah. Yes. So that'll
What do you have
be
to say about that.
no.
I was like, okay, fuck me for
I just watched something that happened, and it was so awkward. Someone asked someone something, and they wanted them to like
elaborate
on it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so you're doing this thing," and they're like, "Yep." So they're like, "Okay, that's not how you answer that."
Just like,
maybe it was Kill Tony. Maybe that's what it was.
Bro, that's another with Casey
Oh
Rocket.
my god, bro! He's been because I've been.
If you don't know, hold on. If you don't know Kill Tony, I love it. It's a podcast it's a live podcast where they bring on comedians. They get their name randomly drawn from a bucket, and they get 1 minute to perform on this podcast.
Yeah.
And then they get interviewed and sometimes there's guest comedians. There's a live band, and then there's Tony, and if you suck, he will fucking
shredded.
he'd be like, "Hey, you piece of shit, you're unprepared."
To the point where it's uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, but I love it. It's it's the draw.
I hate when people. I wish just everybody did good on that show.
Dog, the one dude came up on the last episode because he had 2 comedians there, and this guy comes up, bombs, awful.
Yeah.
And Tony's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Like,
There's 200 people because William Montgomery, the guy who ends the show, he waited to be pulled from the bucket for I think a year and a half.
Jeez.
Every week he was there to try to get pulled, and he's like, "There's people
who actually
who are trying to get on,
Yeah.
and there's fuck faces that come on and they suck at the interview." And so he's shitting on this person. He's like, "What do you even do?" He's like, "Oh, I make that guy's podcast, and I'm like her videographer," like the 2 guest comedians. And they start, then the guest comedians are like, "Well, maybe not anymore."
Oh my
like,
god.
they're shitting
Oh
on
my
this
God.
dude.
That's why it's just like so uncomfortable to watch. It's so uncomfortable to watch when they're bad.
But Casey Rocket,
Murder. He actually murders it. He's the funniest comedian I've seen in a while.
I don't even know how to show. And the first time you see this guy,
It's a pirate.
yeah, we'll
Oh,
just
yeah, the
click on the
dead man.
short.
This is how You remind
This is-
me. All right, very cool. Hell yeah. It's basically been the worst week of my life. My fiance tried to break up with me for drinking too much Robitussin in the bedroom. This ever happened to you boys, huh? You tell me who got the better end of the deal, because she married a banker and I can smell ghosts now. So, pretty cool. Danny Phantom. All right, very cool. Hell yeah. God, nights like this, I understand why JFK killed himself. You know what I mean? Oh. The Dutchman's key.
He's
so original.
and that's
so
what it is.
original.
And that's what it is. He's actually
Not a. This.
He's just original. He's my type of comedian. He's my type of comedian for sure.
And I love the podcast, bro. William Montgomery and him together I watch this every week. It's called The William Montgomery Show. Bro, have you seen how they open it? It opens just like... That's one of my favorite. Get their opening sequence.
Recorded live in Austin,
everybody-
Texas, USA.
It's the fucking Saturday Night Live.
And then they do fucking...
Starring William Montgomery.
They just throw his face on everything.
With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William
So
Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William
Michael
is joined by the
Jackson.
lovely Erica. Big gaining weight. Everybody's talking.
It's so funny. It's actually
They
such
kill
a...
it. They kill it.
They're just dumb. You know, they're both just too what comedians should be. They're not trying to make a point. They're just trying to
That
be
guy's in a
funny.
Detroit Lions jersey, it looks like. Yeah. I can't fuck it.
Anyways, you're streaming.
Yes, so we'll get back into the
Wait,
stream.
why did I say Casey Rocket? Why did I bring that up?
Because we were talking about,
Oh, you said Kill Tony because I
Kill
asked you
Tony,
about
yeah.
streaming and you were like,
and
yeah.
that's exactly where it's from. I can't remember who was on it. I think it was one of the chicks that said it. But yeah, we'll get back into the streams. Well, it will just be straight up Call of Duty streams and then just like surfing fucking internet and shit.
Have you decided if you're doing a channel? Or you're a new channel
think
or an
it'll
old
be-
channel?
I think it'll just be Twitch for now. I think we'll just go back to the OG roots.
You're not going YouTube at all?
I think we'll eventually. I don't know what the exact goal. I'm gonna give it like a month to like plan it out, but I think I'll just take because the biggest issue I have is just I don't want to fucking make content.
It is.
It's not that I don't want to make the content. It's just that it takes so fucking long. So I have to find a system that will generate content, and just find that whole sort of workflow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
how much time you have to dedicate it to every week? you
while
know?
working and doing the whole like everything, you know what I mean? So it's just I have to find something that's not going to burn me out. Is what I'm
Yeah,
gonna try
yeah.
to figure out.
Because streaming is a weirdly exhausting
It's
task.
just like yeah, but you know I game every day, all day when I'm not working. So it's just might as well start creating content and putting content out, especially for what I'm trying to do with Call of Duty now. Now that Apex is just a fucking shit show.
And this is one thing because video game culture is so huge. The thing about video games to me that is the number of is just how large, because people are aware that games are huge.
Yeah.
People are aware that everyone plays games, but no one's, except if you're in the gaming space, are aware of how big those numbers actually
Yeah.
are.
Like
So
look up average or look up daily players for not even Call of Duty. Look up daily players for Counter-Strike. Or even Fortnite. Fortnite would be probably crazy.
Let's go Fortnite. So say that one more time. This is
Daily players for Fortnite.
yeah.
There we go.
It is estimated there's approximately
I don't know how.
this is
real that though.
2014.
So if they could, active players online players in the last hour, 2 million players.
Oh yeah, so
Last 30 days, 230 million players.
So and look at this stat.
Watch, just
Twitch
watch.
watch hours. So this is people watching
Yeah.
people play Fortnite. There's been 60 million users.
There's 1 million streamers. They're
It-
streaming, they're playing the game and streaming it in
It's-
the last 30 days.
And this was a great
I don't
thing to
know,
pull up.
Scroll down though.
This might not be exactly right. Oh yeah, this looks like it's very
Where are
accurate.
they pulling this from though?
Live monthly player detail. Oh, I see. You're looking for like a.
Is this like a?
This has to
Holy
be
shit.
very
Yeah,
accurate.
this looks.
This. There's
mean,
no
they
way they're going down to single digits. You know.
Peak players in a day. I just don't know if it like.
Above
yeah,
is
right
estimated
here.
totally for Fortnite. Fortnite
Oh
available.
yeah, because it's on fucking everything.
Everything.
Wait, Fortnite player spending. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh yeah, this is very accurate. Fortnite annual revenue. This is a very well put together.
Oh, that's in billions. Look at how much money they made in 6 billion in 2022.
You know, like and this is one game.
How many people play Fortnite on a daily? 30 million users.
Right now, there's about
Yeah, Fortnite has got to be. Well, I mean, the biggest game right now is, I would assume either a Chinese game.
Look at this though. There are 390 million registered users.
Yeah. The Chinese games get pretty insane. The ones that are just like, because there's this one mobile game in China that like literally every person plays, and I can't remember what it's called. Just look
mobile
up.
game.
Just look up #1 game in China. Yeah. Honor of Kings, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure it is. Just yeah, look it up. Look up the most popular game in China. Yeah, Honor of Kings.
Honor of Kings.
Yeah, and it's like I'm pretty sure it's like ridiculous how many people play this game in a day. QQ Speed is the most famous race in Chinese
What
games.
is the most played game in China? Honor of Kings, also known as Arena of Valor. Holy shit! 200 million monthly active players generate billions in dollars.
I thought it was bigger than Fortnite though.
Let's go.
So what is it? Well, Fortnite just said it has 390 million, right?
Yeah, just because it's played in China.
Oh yeah, Minecraft wins.
Oh, Minecraft.
wins for
Of
sure.
course, of course.
Minecraft is 100% the most popular game in the world. League of Legends.
So Call of Duty has surpassed 500 million downloads.
Just keep. Oh, in 2021. That's interesting. Yeah, mobile games are by far the most popular amongst anything.
Yeah, because think about it. And anyways, that's just what I wanted to talk. It's just like
Yeah,
video games are way
Yeah.
bigger than people think.
even
they
if
are.
you, yeah, just like look up that shit I was watching all weekend, bro. So I dork out. Jordan knows I get pretty into Counter-Strike. Look up Copenhagen 2024 Major.
God damn
I don't know how to spell Copenhagen, so it's right
it!
there.
Oh, not bad.
Copenhagen's a hard one, bro.
I was like, bro, what a
I mean, I guess it is spelled like it said.
Copenhagen. Yeah, I
look
guess.
up,
oh.
yeah, just like 2024 Major.
Do
Even
they-
just look up. Will it show you the intro?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I am always blown. Again, I'm not a video game. I don't play video games, but I am.
Opening ceremony. Yeah, the second one's 2 minutes.
This one, we're gonna watch this.
Oh wait, that might just be the. Just hover over it. That might just be the video. Go down. I wonder if you can actually like see the crowd and shit.
What would that be? Not intro, but
Just opening ceremony.
Oh yeah, opening ceremony. The pageantry of it.
I would just skip through that second.
This one? Or this one?
That one. Because it'll be easy to. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't
Oh
do that.
my god! I
Go to
never.
the peak.
This video
Go
is
to the peak.
12 hours long.
Go to the.
This one?
One of the peaks. No, that's only 2 minutes in.
Oh no!
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Like this one, maybe? Oh, or you mean like
Yeah,
this one?
no, that might be. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Is that like the first? I don't know if this is the actual like stage.
There's a lot going on here. Oh. No, it doesn't look like it.
What the fuck? They don't have a. They went right into games? No.
Okay, just show me another one.
Just look up Counter-Strike opening ceremony. Any of them, they're fucking crazy.
Because they are
Because
crazy.
they had like the one year they had DJ Khaled come out, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, crazy. What's the one with the orchestra?
They had like that. Do the trumpet kid. The trumpet. This was something.
No, let's go off. Let's go
The
with
orchestra.
There was one in the stadium, and there's like it might have been just for a video game release thing. It's the huge one they had a full orchestra.
No, that was
It was like Digital Dragon.
Katowice, I think. Katowice. Fucking.
They're all over the world. That's also what makes it. That's not it either, because it's outside. It was outside in a big state. Oh, it is like outside. And these things, they're in huge stadiums, and they're sold out. It was outside. It was I don't know what event that was for. Maybe it was for the release of a video game. It was this huge. There was orchestra. The girl who sang the soundtrack to the game. We gotta find one. We gotta find one. Oh, opening ceremony right there. This one also looks crazy, but this does right there. What's that?
This?
Ashniek. Oh no, I just know that artist. No, that's not it. Oh wait, is it? Oh, but this is also crazy.
Also looks insane.
I know that artist. She's weird. She's very weird. She seems like she would be big in the. I can't even.
Outside.
Door. It's just fucking. Oh, was it a gaming awards? Nope. Fuck. I wish I could.
Outside,
It
bro.
was
There's
outside.
never- Outside.
It was just like an open dome stadium. A dragon flew in. What game has a dragon? Lots of them.
A dragon flew in.
Video game.
Were they doing fucking fuck.
Oh man, this is gonna.
Were they doing like augmented reality?
Yeah. No, that's Halo. I can't find it. You know what I'm talking about though, right? I can't even. I just need to show you. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find anything,
I don't think we'll be able to find it.
which is weird. No, just anyone.
Oh, any opening?
Any opening. Oh, okay, yeah. Just do that then. Yeah, yeah.
We see a lot of people who cheer for us.
Yeah,
all
leave it
over the
there.
world. When you hear the name Navi on that big tournament like he's Sylvan Cologne, you always feel
These guys are all
something
crazy.
inside your heart. It's such a good crowd, and we will do our best, and we will try to win the tournament.
It's like not the same. Like people that like are good at games that are European and like Russian and shit like that, they're like fucking. They're like superstars in their country.
Oh yeah. Like look at like these. Like people
Huge
are
crowds.
losing their
Huge fucking
mind.
crowds.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. They do like, yeah. We'll wait till it gets there.
I think it will be a really hard game, but we came so far. We
Yeah. This is one trophy you get.
And look how hard they go with this. Yeah, see, look at
Yeah.
this isn't the one I was thinking, but this is what I mean.
Look at that trophy.
Look at that violin she's playing. Look at this. They have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's this? What's that called? What are 6 string instruments put together called?
Oh, it's something.
God damn it. Because there's like a...
Sold out arena. Look at this shit. Look at that violin. Yeah, holy fuck, bro. It's like, there's like nothing to it.
Yeah, it's electric.
Is that what it is?
That's an electric violin. A sextet. Sextet. Because it's like, you know how you have like a quartet?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck, I know this one for 6. I just don't know that. Look how intense this gets.
They brought out the ceremony, not the opening ceremony for this year, or for Copenhagen this year, but it was like the
Cute timer.
This one's not even really that good.
No, this one isn't even that good. They're usually insane.
Why would they have a...
Oh, this
one's not good.
This one is actually... I mean, it's still huge, but it's...
Who is that?
I have no idea. I'm sure he's a crazy...
This one's not good, though.
This is not a good one. They're usually... Even the people there are like, whatever. Damn, that's a hard... They're not buying this. They're not buying this. This is a terrible one. And this one's a sick one still. Not sick.
It was the same issue, though. Like... it's just like this thing getting... When they brought DJ Khaled out, no one was getting hype, bro. No one was getting hype. It was just DJ Khaled on this stage, bro.
Oh my god. There must be some...
And I'm like, man, they must have paid so much money to have DJ Khaled there.
And it's not their fault.
and
It's
it
not
just
DJ
flopped, bro.
Khaled fault. But it's
Because
like...
it's still, you have to think about it. It's still just a bunch of like gamers, bro. They're not... They don't go to clubs and shit. They sit down and fucking
Yeah, it's
game
like I'm
all
sure
day.
there's especially in Europe and stuff when they have a higher percentage of people that probably especially listen to EDM music.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, that's especially this one. This one's not a good example. But you can still see how
I'm trying to think of the
high.
one that was super dope at the end of last year.
But then actually, we should actually show them. And then there is like because these things go on all day. So you have to think. Not only are these companies making money off of the live event, so all of those people in the stadium buying food, buying merch, blah, 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 blah. But then because unlike most sporting events, this is huge online. So these are on Twitch, on YouTube, being live streamed. So then they're making all the ad revenue and all the shit off their... Like, look at this. This ESL, Counter-Strike, is ESL like the company?
ESL is,
Or is that the division?
European, I think.
So yeah, just this division of it has 1.5 million
ESL,
subscribers.
yeah. And they have multiple channels. Oh,
It really doesn't tell you. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah. Look at this.
ESL, and then there's the NA version. I'm pretty sure.
So you're getting back. Yeah, the biggest thing is just getting back on the content. Hey.
Yeah. That'll be that'll just be a thing to do. I'm really trying to use AI to my advantage when it comes to the content, but we'll have to.
And that's what it is.
Make sure it's fluid and it makes sense, so that it's not just like random shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
So we'll have to. But there's tons. The cool thing about getting into streaming now is that there's so much more than there was, and when that I was streaming during COVID. So what was that 2019, 2020ish, around there? There was a lot already, and it's just gotten even better since the last time I done it. So I'm excited to get back into it and like to get everything set back up again. But like I say, the biggest thing will just be trying to find a pipeline that works. It's not too draining, because that's just the part that sucks. Is it is kind of like just like something you have to do or your channel won't grow. And there's no point of, to me anyways, there's no point of streaming just to fucking put on a camera and play games, right?
Yeah.
I might as well have a
purpose.
I might as well have a purpose and try to make it beneficial to both yourself growing the channel and the viewer fucking spending time to view, like giving them a
Yeah.
purpose to watch you
Yeah.
also makes sense to me. So it'll just be, again, like experimenting. I want it to be different than the first time I streamed, because the first time I streamed was more or less just me hanging out on camera with a bunch of friends. So I want this one to be geared towards more competitive gaming. So it'll be different. It'll be kind of less just chaotic, I guess. It'll be more focused. But I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited to start being on camera again, and kind of just game. I just fucking love gaming, bro.
That's so sick. And I find it so interesting too, because you spend so much time, and it's something that I just am not I'm so interested in, but I don't do myself.
Yeah, and it's understandable. People,
I just can't.
especially just the way people play games, right? It's like, if you're gonna do it just to have fun, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like,
absolutely.
most people just play games to waste time.
Yeah.
It's just another source of entertainment. It's just
not that it's a bad thing.
No,
it's just that thing. It's like watching TV
it's
or
watching TikToks nowadays, going on YouTube. It's just another thing
to invest your time
in,
for entertainment. And they're games just keep getting crazier and crazier. More, and again, the mobile games, the VR that we had the other day.
Anything and everything is just getting better.
Yeah.
There's a 1.5 million more ways to spend money, though, which is the crazy part. If you're not,
that's the other thing too.
If you're just like if you like everything to look nice, you can spend a lot of money on games. Well, I mean, you can do that in general, but it's very apparent in games where like they'll overcharge for cosmetic looks and stuff like that.
That's so wild.
And that has absolutely zero effect in the game.
Meaning that like it only makes your character look nice. It doesn't make you perform
your
better.
Gun look better, or just
it's not about, which is crazy. People spend
hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars
every day. It's crazy. Video game, and anyways, that's
it's crazy.
The video game thing is my whole fucking John. That's right.
Yeah, I still can't believe
that was because of dog. I was watching.
How awkward, bro.
The fucking we just pulled up the fucking Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Because they're like boys. They do shows and stuff
they?
together.
That's a weird friendship.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember. You don't remember the Dave Chappelle skits? I don't know if I can play
with John Mayer.
Yeah, with John Mayer. Where he's like, "This is how you lure white people."
No.
What? I wonder if I can. I don't know.
It's YouTube.
Hey, gang. All my life I've heard that white people can't dance. I don't believe that. I don't think it's so much that white people can't dance. It's just that they like certain musical instruments.
It is close, bro.
That instrument, my friends, is electric guitar. It speaks directly to the soul of the white person. They find it irresistible.
Like they've been homies for a while.
Oh
my God, bro.
And we're going to test this theory this afternoon. You ready?
You've never seen this skit?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's go. It's my personal theory that when white people hear electric guitar, they cannot resist the urge to dance, no matter where they are. And me and John went to different locations and put this theory to the test.
Oh, fuck.
Up them to about another 22%.
Okay, folks, here we are in a corporate boardroom. You can see people behind us working in the bullpens, and right now a meeting is in progress. We want to see what happens when you play electric guitar in the most professional of settings. Ready, John? Okay, cool. Go, go.
You've never seen this sketch?
I knew it. Come on, let's get out of here.
This is OG Dave Chappelle.
Okay, we've seen how white people respond to guitar music at work. Now we're in a chic Manhattan restaurant. It's lunchtime, the business crowd is here, a lot of Bush votes in the room. Let's see how the conservative crowd acts when they hear guitar music while they're eating. John, play the fight riff, play it! These people
OG Dave Chappelle.
I mean, it's not one of his greatest sketches, but it's like, that's John Mayer.
Yeah.
Enjoy your lunch, everybody.
I wonder how old he was now.
Oh, yeah, because this is the thing. We'll wait till he gets to the... This is...
All right. Every experiment needs a control. Now, right now, me and John are in a barber shop in Harlem. Everyone here is either black or Latino. Let's see how electric guitar works on them. Ready, John? Okay, go.
Hey, yo! Shut the up!
Okay. That was pretty much how I...
Yeah, and then they go like to a club or something.
You have to have a permit to shoot out here, and we will fine you.
Oh, they were always making fun of the police, dude.
John, do something.
I can't believe I've never seen that
Classic.
sketch. Yeah, they were going on tour. They were doing like arenas together.
Dave Chappelle and John Mayer? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is more recent though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They like do that. I don't. That's not one of their posters, but they did like shit together. Yeah. Because he likes to do. He thinks he's funny. Yeah. Yeah. He's talked about wanting to do stand up and shit before. Yeah. Dave Chappelle and John Mayer. Like, you know, John Mayer does some crazy shit.
That's weird.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, they've been like homies, I guess, which is crazy. I wow. I'm sure John Mayer back in the day used to smoke fucking hella weed. This concert, when I saw him, oh, and Dave Chappelle was at this one too. Crazy. Anyways, anything else you want to say to the people before we bounce?
Say to the people, get your 8 hours of sleep. Drink your water. And I think that's it.
Right on, Mom. Thanks for making another appearance.
Wait. No, wait. What are we have to talk about, bro? What's your weight at right now? We're 3 weeks in.
Oh, we already talked about 170 the race.
What's your weight at?
I don't know. I haven't weighed in today. I was 202 yesterday.
You weighed in 202 yesterday? How many pounds have you lost?
I think 5.
Oh yeah, so we're about
I know, but you have less to gain than I have to lose. Like, you know, I still have.
And this is where we talked about the whole
30 pounds to lose, and,
how
you
it'd be
have
too hard to actually
make it fair because it's like it's two different tasks.
Or even just to see which one is to know which one is harder. We'd have to have so much scientific work done.
Yeah, because it's like, well, if you put on 15 pounds of fat, you could do this in no time, you know?
Yeah, if I wanted to
and it's like if I
shit all the time.
starved myself, but I also have to do OMAD. But if I went 500 you know, if we went and killed it.
It's just like.
But it's like, okay, we're doing this.
But I am curious to know which one biologically between us is harder. Like, who is having biologically the hardest time?
What do you mean by biologically?
Like, scientifically, who is is your body working harder to lose weight than my body is working harder to put on muscle?
Yeah, because it's harder for your body in a deficit. You know, if that's what you mean, it's harder to be in a deficit than it is to be in a surplus. Your body is literally having to go through a whole nother process because you're in a deficit. Like, you know,
but it doesn't necessarily mean it's working harder.
Yeah, it does, because that's why you
What
lose.
if your body's used to the deficit, though?
But that's why you lose weight. It's because your body has to work so hard because there's not enough food.
Even in a state where because you're like a seasoned faster,
yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
Would that mean that your body is still working as hard?
So yeah, so then there's diet.
That's
fatigue.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But that happens both ways. That happens if you've been gaining for a long time. It's plateaus. That's what happens. Your body
obviously.
becomes more efficient with
that's what
either
I'm
less
saying.
or
So
more
who would-
calories.
Who would be signed
the
like
deficit.
because you would have to break it down to what unit would you measure this?
Well, because this is what I'm saying. Everything's harder when you're in a deficit because you don't have as much. Anything.
But so what would be the
My sleep would be affected more.
No. I'm talking about like the actual like joules. Like, is that what it would be considered? Like joules of energy being?
No, because that doesn't make sense.
Because what would you break it down to knowing how well your body is functioning?
You couldn't do that.
No, right? You couldn't pinpoint one.
Your
body produces X amount of energy or something. Like,
well, no, because that would be calories in, calories out, and then again, the person in the calorie deficit would.
No, but you're like. It's still not calories in because it's how your body uses the calories. Like, that's what I'm trying to
do nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not doing anything. So like scientifically,
my body would be working harder because I weigh more than you.
Yeah, you'd have to also take that into effect.
I have more muscle than you, so my body works harder. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. If you're doing it all based off that standard,
that's what I'm saying. Like if you could break it down to just like two
bigger,
bodies,
no matter what the bigger person is,
obviously, it would have to.
That person's body has to do more.
It have to, yeah.
The same thing if someone was taller but with the same, it's like that guy's gonna have a harder time. See, he would have a harder time gaining mass.
But does that work down to the, like, let's just say even the chemical reactions? Like, could my chemical reactions be working?
They'd be better because you earn a calorie surplus, is what I'm saying. Most things for you are easier, like sleep and recovery, because you're in a surplus. My body's in a deficit, meaning
so it'd be working harder.
The thing your body would be doing the most is digestion. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
could you break it down? And that's what I'm saying. Like, could you break it down into like, oh, my body is using X amount of joules of energy versus your body's using.
Because again, that's exactly what it is. Because unless you were building straight only muscle, most of the energy you eat will still go to fat.
Yeah.
Like, while mine is, I'm losing both of those things. I'm hoping to not lose very much muscle.
Yeah. Wonder how hard that would be to.
But
that would be a hard test.
I think it's easier if we're keeping things like relatively clean. If we say we consider both of our diets clean, which I put
mine is not,
but genuine, just to have some kind of variable. Where was I going with this point? I made it too clear that the diets had to be clean.
You were talking about not losing muscle mass. You were talking about holding on to fat.
What was my point? I had such a
joules of energy.
That was a weird one to, as opposed to just calories. Why did you use joule?
Because that's what I was trying to break it down to. Like,
why would you?
What would it actually like if you're in a lab?
Joule as opposed to a calorie.
If you're in it, because you're like,
both measurements are the same thing.
Yeah, but you don't talk about how many calories of energy your body produces.
That's exactly what you say. How many calories did you
burn?
But wouldn't
today?
you? Exactly that.
No, I'm talking about like. Oh yeah, you would talk about how many calories your body burned. Oh, that's stupid though. That's fucking dumb.
I was like, bro,
stupid.
What are you?
It'd be cooler to think just from a scientific perspective. It'd be cooler to be like, oh yeah, my body produced X amount of energy today to be used.
But that's what calories are.
Yeah,
that's literally what a calorie.
No, but it'd be cool to know like that actual amount of joules.
But they have that sometimes on the
Could you? Is it fucking? How many joules of energy? How many joules do you get per calorie?
It's called the calorie versus.
Is that what it's called? It's called the joule, right? JUEL or JOULE? Calories and joules. 1 calorie is 1 kilojoules. Fucking what is this?
See, that's what I was saying, bro. It's like, why?
1 calorie is equal to 4.184 joules. Okay, so you can.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh fuck, that's
sometimes this is labeled on food as well.
The amount of joules you get.
Yeah, dog. That's why I was like, why are you calculating the
because
joule?
That's what I think is cooler. That's what I think is way cooler than fucking.
Why? You understand a calorie?
Because but it'd be.
Because you know how they.
Because it's just like the way I equate it to is like how many joules of force did my body produce today? Like,
That's
what did I
weird-
do?
That's a weird way to think about it because how many joules is a pound?
It's just like how
Because our body works in pounds, you know, not pounds, but ours works in a physical measurement. So to use the theoretical measurement, you know, a pound of fat is 3,500 calories.
But the way I'm thinking of it is like you move your body around all day. So how many joules did I
Well,
use today?
how
Yeah,
many
you would do-
calories?
you do
And that's why I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's why I was like, why
And
do you keep
obviously-
going to
obviously-
joule,
Because
bro?
joules sound so much fucking cooler. Calories is so lame.
You've never seen them label both on
If
food?
they would label food in joules,
They do, bro. Sometimes
that's actually so fucking cool.
they do sometimes, and it's usually like this.
Yeah, bro. Like if this was labeled on everything, that'd be way
It's usually
way
labeled
fucking cooler.
I find it's labeled on a lot of like imported foods.
It's
here.
got to be like
See, like they'll do stuff.
they don't put that shit obviously because it's hard to read. I'm assuming like for the average person.
Yeah,
they don't
know
give a
what the
shit.
They don't know what the
Most
'cause-
people don't give a fuck about
okay.
calories. Never mind joules.
Well, a lot of people care about calories. That's they just aren't good at doing it. They don't care enough. But people are aware that high calorie food is not good for them, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's why things are labeled low calorie because for people that are aware.
Yeah, but that's
you
what I'm
know?
saying. Yeah, like you start putting joules into it, people that'll just thunderfuck people.
Cause
so confused.
Because why joules is the
They'll be like, "Oh, I need so many joules." Just keep eating.
So to why it's for those of you that don't know how calories are calculated is they're put into a like container and set on fire, and the amount of heat that comes out of the food that's set on fire is calculated in joules and then converted into calories, and that's how they come up with calorie counts to things.
Oh, so it is joules originally.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I understand, but that's way, you know.
Joules is way cooler. Joules is way fucking cooler.
Let me just make sure that sounded right as I was explaining it, but let me just double check my work here.
How they calculate? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I know it's burnt.
Because it's like it's like the human body. We literally
Yeah. You have to
we don't
calculate
literally burn the calories, but we burn. You know.
how to calculate.
Oh, it's because they're talking about. Oh yeah, here we go.
9:46 on
Oh,
this
on
Saturday
the
morning.
news.
It's time
Hold
for
on.
Imagine It, and I'm donning some really amazing wear here. Carl Nelson joins us.
Oh, it's green
Hi.
screened, even though it's
We
not.
got your fire retardant lab coat on, just in case. Mine is as well. We're going to
Okay.
talk about calories today.
All right.
They go the
Calories
extra
in food.
mile
Now,
in
calories are not
news,
bad,
you
they're
know.
to
It's
measure
like
energy.
it's like, bro,
This guy's fucking. It's got flames on the back.
Yo, this is fireproof. Let's add flames. But you know, it's like, bro, okay, you're gonna set.
Yeah, why
you're
would
gonna
you add flames to a fire retardant jacket? What the fuck?
This is what I was talking about with new stuff. They go the extra mile to do it. Let's just see what these.
Okay. And so I brought with me two different kinds of food. If you can grab a handful of toasted oats and just toss it in this little porcelain bowl, we kind of got one end of the spectrum of food there.
Okay.
And some cheese.
She
puffs. Oh, load that
contaminated
thing
it.
up.
Oh, load it up. All
We're
right.
gonna load it up.
This
What
isn't
we're
a
gonna
scientifically.
do is we're going to measure how many
She's not even
calories
wearing
there are
gloves.
in each of these samples of food. Now, if we were food scientists, nutritionists, we
Sure.
would do this in a very careful and exacting way.
Yeah, I was gonna
We're
say
gonna
you
do it
definitely
really
are
sort of down
not.
and dirty today.
No, no
Gross.
problem.
We're
going
Just in the
to-
studio, right? No big deal.
Exactly. What we're going to do is we're
Why
going
do
to
you have fire
burn these
retardant stuff
samples,
on
and we're
there?
going to measure or observe the flame that comes off. All right.
You're just gonna
you
be
could
like,
do
wow,
that
this
just
one's
by
bigger.
Toasting them with the torch.
Okay.
But that's not going to be good enough. We need an excess of oxygen to get them to really combust well.
Okay.
And to do that, I brought with me, or I actually manufactured here, a little liquid oxygen. This blue liquid is liquid oxygen. It's about 2 balloons worth of oxygen. Far more oxygen than we need to combust this stuff. So here's the deal.
Sure.
I'm going to give you the torch.
Okay.
He just
I know you're
fucking
excited
pours
about
it
it.
all.
I'm going to pour the oxygen on the cereal. You're going to hit it with the torch, and then you should probably block your vision. Okay?
All right. This is going to be the end of the road for me, folks.
Go ahead and light that thing up. Don't bring it over quite yet. Get ready. All right. Bring it over and hit them. Hit it and hold it there. All right.
Holy shit.
Did I do it too soon?
No, that was great. So now you're getting a sense of how much energy there are in those
Wow.
toasted oats.
Yeah, there's so
They're
many
really
calories
toasted
there.
at this
Okay.
point,
She's
right?
definitely not blocking her
very,
vision
very
either. You see her
still
just
going, very, very
stare.
bright,
Did you
really
see her
toasted
just
fat,
stare at
right?
it?
Oh yeah, watch your
very, very
face.
Still going. Very, very bright flame.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try it with the cheese puffs.
Okay. Now, do I need to hold it on there longer or a little bit less?
No, you did actually really well.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
She's very self-conscious.
Yeah, holy shit.
It's like you just have to set it on fire.
Light up your torch again.
All right.
So this is a comparison.
Yeah, so all its flames all the way around.
Go ahead and hit them. Hold it there for a second. Okay, pull back.
Oh fuck!
Oh, wow.
See, but
Yeah, look how many more calories,
Fire
bro.
extinguisher as well.
Sure.
Incredible amount of energy coming off those
So
cheese
they
You
puffs.
do
can
this
feel
shit
the
with
heat
steak,
from
you
that.
You
think?
can feel it. You can
Yeah.
see it.
they did that one time. Now they know. You know, it's like that. This is very
Whose job is that to sit in there
food scientists,
with
bro.
every piece of food?
Food scientists. Food scientists. They're just setting shit on
Set it
fire,
on
bro.
fire.
They're setting shit on fire because it's like, for
You
instance,
just got a list of every single food written on a whiteboard.
because you only have to do, because you have to think about this. You only have to do the stuff that like you don't have to set a Twinkie on fire.
No. Why?
Because you can just measure the ingredients and break it down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's what most of it
What?
is.
So they only do it when they discover new fucking ingredients, I guess.
Well, you know, I'm sure they could, if people are like,
they
"You're
do it with
lying."
like rocks. This rock is like 6 calories. No,
I was like,
Jay, you're thinking about this too much.
I was like, I was like, would there be a purpose for this? I was like, I can't think of this in my head. Now that we talked about the news, though, I have to bring up one more crazy. Have you ever heard about the clown riots in Toronto? I didn't think so. This
Sounds
was
embarrassing for our country.
This is how the Toronto police force got funded.
Clown riots.
Pops right up.
Circus riot of 18.
Oh, circus riot. That's right.
Wait, this is real.
Oh yeah, 100% real. That's what I'm telling you, dog. This is a real thing.
What the fuck?
So yeah,
1855.
in
Were we
1855.
in Canada yet?
Yes.
When were we Canada?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's 150 years ago. When did?
Get a baby chicken sandwich.
That's what my last podcast was talking about. Because I was talking about the longest I've ever waited in lines.
It was for weed.
So I was talking about all the time. So it's like I waited in the line for the famous chicken sandwich that came out. We wait. Oh, this is great. I'm glad we brought this up too because I said the weed. How long did we wait?
3 hours.
Oh, so that would be the longest.
3 hours.
When did Canada? What was I writing now?
When did Canada become Canada? A country, yeah. 1867.
Oh, so we weren't a country
we weren't
yet.
even a fucking country yet. This wasn't even Toronto.
No, this was Toronto. Places are older than the country.
The city of Toronto is older than Canada?
I think so. When did Toronto?
What the fuck?
Dog, because the places become.
I guess it was a place before
Yeah,
it was called Canada.
I was like,
I never thought about that.
and there was
Town
different
of York and capital of Upper Canada in 1793.
because there's different.
No, we're getting too far, Jay.
Yeah,
we're getting too far.
Yeah, I was like, I was about to dive into a history lesson about.
We're going down a rabbit hole. We don't have to go down.
I was like, hold on, while we're here. So anyways, the Toronto Circuits riots of 1855, the day the clowns picked the wrong Toronto brothel. So essentially there was a town, 40,000 people lived in the city. And a bunch of new people were like Toronto was brand new. We just looked, and
Firefighters rioted the street and looted homes that were meant to be saving.
So essentially the circus got into a fight with the firefighters.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey guys, because there was like this brothel that you would hang out, like they would go hang out with, and the firefighters and the clowns got into a fight, and then
For the rest of the night, the clowns could drink and have sex in peace, but it wasn't over yet. The firemen had a lot of friends.
so the clowns came and beat the It is.
This isn't fucking real.
It is, dog.
They say word reached police before violence broke out, but of course the chief of police, Samuel Sherwood, was an orange man.
I don't know what that means. We're getting to, but this is a real thing because what happened was The police did pretty much nothing because they couldn't. There
They're
wasn't.
getting their asses
They're
kicked.
getting, and so then, yeah.
But the foundation school, hold up here. Nearly half of the old constables would end up being rehired. It took 100 years before Orange stranglehold on power in Toronto was finally broken. So the Orangeman must have been just like a fucking piece of shit control. But the foundations of our current modern police force had finally been laid.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what, because that's what the whole joke was. This is a real thing. These firefighters got into this.
On scene claimed couldn't have remember any of the orange man who had been there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like they had a few weeks earlier.
That's what I'm saying. These clowns got into a
public services were just fucking jokes before.
Well, could you imagine? It's like, okay, let's build a city here. Okay, there's a lot of people. We should probably have some cops. Who wants to be a cop? You know?
Jesus.
And then shit went down, and they're like,
Protestant versus Catholic riot. Yeah, apparently there was just riots all over the place. I wonder how many people were dead in these riots. Like died, and just like, okay.
Because you got to remember, people didn't have guns and stuff like they do now. Like people were getting, but people were getting beat up. People were throwing punches.
Yeah,
and
but
you know,
what if they got fucking punched so hard in the face they died?
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like people were just shooting people. You know,
That is true.
It's like, no, these guys were literally like, hey,
Could you
I'll beat
imagine
the
being so angry in a riot and just being the biggest guy knocking the smallest guy out? Like, okay, whoa, this fucking riot's over. These guys win.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's that I was like, this is a wild
insane.
story. Like,
That's actually crazy.
because I watched this dude make this song about
They
it.
got to make a movie about it. This would be a good movie.
I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing for Canada.
It is embarrassing.
That's what
This
I
is
was like. I
fucking-
don't know if this would ever
This
be.
might be the dumbest thing that ever happened to a country.
I forgot I had to bring that one.
But
up.
it's, you know what I mean? It's not even Canada. It's just one place. And-
Actually, it wasn't even Canada. It was.
yeah, it wasn't even. It was some stupid city. A bunch of hillbillies were fucking clearly fighting.
Isn't that a crazy tale?
Bunch of pioneers just sitting there fighting with each other.
This guy's like, it's not weird, or it's not real. It's not real. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you this because it is real. This is history, dog.
Today, it's on Reddit, bro. Today I learned.
And it brought police. You know, that's crazy. Anyways, I think.
Yes, thank you for having me on.
Yes,
Jay.
thank you.
I
Thank you for
appreciate
coming.
it as always.
This is always a good time. You might even need to make another appearance. Maybe, yeah. I guess we will, especially when one of us hits 175.
Yeah.
That will be the next time, or maybe even when you get your shit.
Yeah,
in
when I get my
line,
shit together.
we'll do a fucking thing.
Sorry, that was weird. Yeah, when I get my shit together, I 100% I'll come back on, and then
Because then you have things to tag.
we should do maybe when one of us gets close to 175.
Yeah, when it gets more, intense with the
Yeah.
final stages.
Yeah.
We'll do like maybe some sort of midway.
Because we still don't even really have it's not even a, like, get to 175 by, you know what I mean? It's just get to 175. It happens when it happens.
Yeah. Whoever gets there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it, man. As always, thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll eventually have you on again and do the things we just talked about. I'd say follow BP on stuff, but he doesn't have anything right now.
Nothing.
So we'll get him on next time when he does,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I'll have to. I never even thought about that. I'll have to create social media channels. Fuck.
It's okay. It's the grind.
The game. That is the game.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Appreciate it, Jay.
More love, more success. This has been A Moment with Jay.
I hope you know, with every darker night, there's a brighter day. Through the chaos, we'll be okay. Sending nothing but positive vibes your way. Love for always. Jay.